Hi, I'm Carolyn. I'm Assistant Learning and Participation Manager at the CBSO, and today we've been really busy working with two of our schools as part of our Myths and Legends CBSO project. As part of this project, we've been working with 8 primary schools across Birmingham throughout the spring term. Each school has had a CBSO trio visit with CBSO musicians performing live music to the school. They've also had art workshops with a Birmingham-based artist. And then finally, they've had a pair of CBSO musicians in each school working with a Key Stage 2 class to come up with a music composition based around the Myths and Legends theme.
We've done warm-up games, we've got their rhythm going, their listening going, their musicianship going. We have explored all these amazing instruments, and we have some pupils playing violins and guitars, so finding a way that they can join in with ideas from their classmates and developing this whole new sound world and putting it together. So we have lots of different sections from their ideas, and then we'll put it all together into one long piece at the end.
I learned how to do printing and also how to compose music. I did a Chinese dragon, and I also did different colours, so we partitioned the colours. So I decided to do blue and yellow, which in the middle of it created green.
I liked when I got to lead a group and when I got to play my violin in it.
I also like the music room because we worked all together to make the piece.
They've looked at rhythm, they've tried different instruments, they've looked at key vocabulary to do with the orchestra, and then they've had a go at putting together a piece of music in different parts, working together in small groups as a whole team, and it's just been fantastic.
The highlight for me probably is observing the musicians and how they're interacting with the children, and how they're teaching them about music, because I've picked up some hints and tips that hopefully I can implement into my own practices.
It's incredible to give kids their first experience of any live performance, and especially at the moment they've had 2 years with nothing at all, lots online, but their reaction when we play to them is visible. I mean, you can see the excitement. They don't always know what to do with themselves actually, but it's really amazing for us as well to realise that our job is to be communicating musicians, and we can play to them up close. They've never heard that before. We can get them to think about what a piece of music is there for. Is it an animal? Is it a scene? Is it a person? And that also feeds back into how I think about music when I go back into the orchestra as well. So it's definitely a two-way thing.
We get music making with them. So it's a real partnership with us bouncing ideas around, us taking their ideas and them taking our ideas and joining it all together.
Well, what I think that they've done is they've inspired me to learn a musical instrument. So listening to them all, they've made me want to try a new hobby.
Music doesn't just make a sound, it also makes like a story to it, and it's not just a piece of music.
It was a whole new experience. It was good. That I might try on one of the string instruments.
Well, I learned that music can come from beats, heartbeats, and music is just the way you want it to be.
My favourite thing that I've enjoyed is seeing the pupils who wouldn't necessarily be the ones that would stand out as taking part in class, but they've really wanted to have a go, and they've shone, and everyone's been able to take part and everyone's been involved, and seeing those that wouldn't normally participate putting their hand up to try and have a go, to be the conductor and things like that. It's just been really lovely to see them thrive, really.
I could almost cry when I just heard that boy then say he wanted to take up an instrument.
Absolutely.
It was so lovely to hear.
Yeah. This project has given all of our children, but some of our children, opportunities that they would never really have been able to have. We don't necessarily have children that have the opportunity to go to the Symphony Hall with their families, and so for you to come into our school and deliver those things has broaden their horizons incredibly. I mean, we've heard children saying, oh, you know, I'm now interested in that instrument, I'm interested in those sort of things. So for us, it's been a fantastic opportunity which has Really, it's that cultural capital, isn't it? Enriched their lives and enriched what we're doing in school with them. So it's been great for us. Really enjoyed it.
All the princesses and boys were set free by the Firebird, and they all lived
happily